The question Here's the question I want everyone to start thinking about this week, especially all those who believe relationships are at the forefront of selling. First of all, I believe they are. But this week, I'm going to get you to think completely different about the relationships and what you're bringing to the table to help you grow what I call sales sustainability. Now, why am I talking about sales sustainability and relationships? Hear me out on this one. Relationships open the door. Meaningful business value keeps that door open. I'm going to repeat that one again. Relationships open the door. Meaningful business value keeps it open. I'm not here to dog relationships. I am not. However, it's the conundrum that high relational sellers fall into. Here's my first question. You can have either one of these, but you can't have both. You can be viewed as being the most likable and friendly seller out there, or you could be viewed as being the most trustworthy and credible seller out there. You can't have both of these. Which one do you want? I know what vast majority of you are going to pick. Therefore, relationships, going back to this, relationships are going to open the door. They're going to create warmth. They're going to grant you access. They're going to bring goodwill that's going to allow all these wonderful conversations to happen. And we know this, without relationships, all of your opportunities are just going to simply dry up before they begin. But here is what I want you all to start thinking about, because too many of you in sales stop at the relationship. You mistake all of this connection, this relational connection, for what I call business contribution. You see, at least in my world that I live in, and right, sometimes that's this wacky world, but that's this world we call selling from the heart. Trust. Hear me out on this, please. Trust earned on a personal level is vital. It's extremely vital. But if it's not paired with the ability, hear me out on this, but if this is all not paired with the ability to help your clients navigate business complexity and help them achieve outcomes, all of this just remains on a surface level. And I'm here to tell you this, based on out in the field observations, there's a lot of relationships that are left at the surface level. Next question. Are you becoming that salesperson everyone likes to see, but no one turns to when the stakes are the highest? Oh boy. I'll repeat that one again. Are you becoming the person everyone likes to see, but no one turns to when the stakes are the highest? I'm going to let you all think about that one. In the world that, in this world, and I really, really believe this, business insight. Business insight is where relationships begin to transform into relevance. Salespeople out there and sales leaders, it's not just knowing your clients. It's knowing the business they're fighting to grow or protect. Now, how many of you know what they're trying to grow or protect? Again, it's just not knowing them. It's deeply knowing them and what drives their business. You know what it's about? It's about you being able to talk about their strategy, their business strategies. It's about you helping to unpack, discover what are those hidden levers that affect their profit and risk. And you know what else? It's about you unpacking what the real economics are behind their decisions. Have I gotten you to think a little bit? I sure hope so. So, as we bring our time together this week to a close, and again, thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. This just might be the question that y'all are going to have to wrestle with. So, here's what I want you to do. I want you to put your thinking cap on, and I want you to think of your best client out there. Now, that's however you decide and define whatever your best client is. Here's what I want you to think about. Are you the trusted friend everyone welcomes into their business? Or are you the confidant they rely on when it matters the most? Deeply reflect on that one this week, because I'm here to tell you this. Relationships will open the door, but as I said in the very beginning of our time together, you got to bring meaningful business value to keep that door opened. Why am I saying all of this? Because your clients and your future clients, they'd rather connect to and do business with a sales professional who sells from the heart, as opposed to one who is an empty suit. Have an amazing week, and remember, relationships do matter in sales, but bringing meaningful value is going to create that sustainability you all crave. Have an amazing week.